What's going on, Bucks fam? Travis checking in. It's prime time Thursday night football, baby. Bucks are on a 3-1 start. We're officially done with the first quarter of football. Crazy, right? It's a short week. Got going to the Bears up in Chi-Town, and we're not bringing everybody with us. Before I get into tonight's game, how about that Sunday game? Close one. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be. But I'm glad we got the dub. But man, we lost OJ Howard. Uh, Mike Evans is questionable. We don't have LaShawn McCoy. We're down to two running backs, man. I mean, from what I know, we're down to two running backs with Rojo and Vaughn, another rookie. So far, two of our rookies are showing out. Hopefully, our third can definitely show up and show out as well. This game is pretty big because this will allow us to keep the lead and being number one in the South. It's another primetime game against a Bears team that we shouldn't sleep on. I know Nick Foles is the quarterback, and everybody's hyping it up as the Nick Foles Tom Brady rematch. Totally different scenario, totally different situation, man. But again, we can't sleep on this team, especially with this defense we're going up against. Khalil Mack, Trevathan. These dudes are headhunters. So Tristan Wirfs did a great job against Joey Bosa, the Joey Bosa. So he's going to get another test this week. I do want to shout out the offensive line last week. I know they didn't have everybody. The Chargers didn't have everybody. But, we definitely had we see this offensive line improving. Ali Marpet, he's going to be great. Jensen's rebounding from what he had last year. Kappa's starting to develop. And even as we like to call him down here in Bucko's locker, 76, he showed a little signs of progression as well. But huge shout out to Wirfs. So we're going to protect Brady, man. Hopefully we can get a good running game going because with us not having all of our starting receivers, if Mike plays, we got him. Scotty Miller had a big game last week. Now with OJ out, we can definitely see more Cameron Braid out there running some routes, doing some blocking. Gronkowski, who's doing a much better job or doing really good on blocking as he's been signed up for to be a blocker. Defensively, I just think if we can get to Foles quick enough, we can definitely slow down this offense, force them to throw. The running game isn't that great from what I know. We know they got good receivers in Allen Robinson. The great tight end. I believe they have Jimmy Graham they got Jimmy Graham at tight end. This secondary after last week, this secondary definitely surprised me and not in a great way. With them getting torched by these no-name receivers that were signed off on the street. We let yet again a rookie shred our defense, and they beat our guys. They beat Whitehead. They beat Winfield. Bunting got beat on a big play. I don't want to see this with this Bears team because at one point they were undefeated in their own way. Just going against the Falcons and getting lucky with the Lions. I don't want this to go in their favor of a lucky game. So hopefully after Sunday, this defense got a little wake-up call at this coverage because we did really well. Let's give a shout out to Carlton Davis. He's definitely doing a great job out there on that side. Whitfield for the most part is doing great, but that one play where that bomb happened behind him and Whitehead, that just stuck in my brain. So hopefully that just got their head out of their asses so they can look out for any of those big passes. Don't get beat deep. I'm hoping this game definitely we continue that momentum of going and continuing that momentum of winning, getting into a winning tradition, something we're not used to down in Tampa, y'all. This will give us a big break to give all of our guys the rest they need to come back. I know Leonard Fournette is doubtful or probable. We just need to make sure we can get this game going, get a dub, and give the guys the rest they need because after this Bears game, it's down to the nitty-gritty, bro. The nitty-gritty. We got some tough games ahead, but on this Bears game, y'all, I want to see us slow down Foles because we know who Foles really is. We're not giving into the hype. I don't care if he won the Super Bowl. We all know how that Super Bowl went down. But on Thursday Night Football, it's any given day, any given game, just like any given football. We all know that, all right? So I want to see great protection of Tom Brady. I want to see a running game develop so Tom doesn't have to throw so much. If we can get a good, I mean, if we do have to throw, we know we got some receivers down to get them. To get, fucking up. We got receivers down there to get the ball, and we may have to have some guys coming off the bench, and hopefully they have a better rep than they did against the Carolina Panthers when last time Godwin was down, and we had some guys off the bench. It wasn't looking too good. So if Mike plays, he plays. You know we're going to have a leader out there. He's toughing it out on that ankle injury. Scotty Miller continues to grow. Get Tyler Johnson out there. I'm looking for this win, y'all. Going 4-1, can stay in the first place in the NFC South. It's looking good so far. First quarter's in the books. All right, go Bucks.